to muddle along. Philippa Thompson, Sky News.
The closing arguments in the trial of a second man accused of murdering a Swedish bride 2 years ago begins in a Cape Town court today. Kolili Mngeni is alleged to have been hired to kill Annie Dewani after hijacking her and her British husband's taxi while they were on honeymoon. South African prosecutors have accused Dewani of allegedly ordering the murder of his wife. The taxi driver, Zola Tonga, has already been jailed for 18 years for his part in the murder. Dewani is still fighting his extradition to South Africa. Earlier, we spoke to criminal law attorney Ben Mathewson on the line from Cape Town and asked him if state prosecutors would ever call Mngeni to testify against Dewani if he were to go on trial in South Africa.
From the prosecution, I cannot see that they will call him as a witness. For him to be convicted, the court has to reject his version as false. And I cannot see that the state will then call him to testify in their case once they have argued that the court should reject his version as false. In terms of our law, he's also a capable witness. He can testify, but he's not a compellable witness. The state cannot then force him. The court can't force him to testify. So, no, I don't think the state will ever call him. He's currently charged with 5 counts: murder, robbery with aggravating circumstances, possession of unlicensed firearm and ammunition, and kidnapping. All those offences carry a minimum sentence. When you're charged with murder and the murder was committed as a result of conspiracy or acting in common purpose, there's a mandatory life sentence. And a further provision is if a person is convicted as a result of a murder with robbery with aggravating circumstances, then there's also a life sentence. He has 2 alibi witnesses, and I believe that if he's convicted, he will apply for leave to appeal. And if that is granted, I believe that he will go to the Supreme Court of Appeal or to a full bench in the Cape High Court.
Now, getting paid to play computer games is just a dream.